Scott Walker's kind of a latecomer when it comes to his official candidacy for president, but that really hasn't hurt him in the polls. In fact, the fiery Wisconsin governor drew a huge crowd on his first stop as an official White House candidate in New Hampshire.
The greatest threat to future generations is radical Islamic terrorism, and we need to do something about it.
Calling himself a fresh face of leadership, Scott Walker drew an overflow crowd to Joey's Diner in Amherst.
Hey, everybody.
Aside from the packed house, it was standing room only on the streets outside of it. But if there's one thing that Walker knows, it's crowds.
There were about 100,000 protesters that took over our capital. In fact, the Occupy movement did not start in Wall Street. It started in Madison, Wisconsin, in my state capital, because they were trying to intimidate us.
Known for his willingness to mix it up over issues like right to work and education funding, Walker also struck a chord with one topic that a number of Granite Staters can relate to.
Properties today in my state are lower today than they were 4 years ago when we first started taking office.
With a new campaign built on smaller federal government and his strong backing of states' rights, Walker is doing well in the polls in New Hampshire. And following his stop in Amherst, it was on to our studios at WMUR for a taping of Close Up airing on Sunday, where he said the recent deal with Iran over its nuclear program would be scrapped immediately under his watch.
I would terminate that bad deal. I'd seek to reinstate the sanctions authorized by Congress and then go forward with Congress to try and put in place even more crippling economic sanctions and convince our allies to do the same.